Good morning, y'all. It is officially the first week of school. So welcome to my back to school first week of community college vlog. If you guys are excited for this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, because I'm going to continue taking you guys along my journey of doing this whole school thing. To start off, I have a nice cold glass of water. I also have my favorite glass straw linked in my Amazon shop. And shout out to Pure Boost, because they actually sent me some of their clean antioxidant energy mixes. Today is the first time I'm trying it because I just got this in the mail from them. So, y'all know I'm very much into my health. Is the camera blurry? I don't know. But, yeah, I try not to drink energy drinks because I don't like the ingredients that are in them. So when I came across Pure Boost and saw that it's all clean ingredients, no artificial dyes, all that good stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I definitely would love to try them out. So today I'm trying out their berry boost flavor, and then after I drink this energy drink, I'm gonna go for a run in my neighborhood because we live in the suburbs. Okay, y'all know I used to be a city girl. When I had my little penthouse moment, it was in the city, and then when I lived in LA, it was in the city. And now I live in the suburbs next to big houses. I don't live in a house, but my neighbors live in a house. And, it's beautiful houses with nice front yards. I can only imagine what their backyards look like. They got the nice driveway. Can't relate. Maybe one day. But, yeah, so basically, I feel like it's safe to go on runs in the neighborhood. I've been doing it. But let's try this and let's go on a run. To be honest, I don't like how any energy drinks taste. While I try to finish my little drinky drink, I'm also going to stretch. I need to make it more of a habit to stretch, especially now that I'm going to be doing schoolwork and I'm going to be on the computer a lot. I'm already on the computer a lot from editing these videos. So it's really important to stretch because you don't want your posture turn into a little hunchback. So it's really important to stretch. Last night I stretched, and yeah, I try to stretch just whenever I can because it's important. So yeah, maybe I'll fast forward this part. Okay, y'all, I currently have 28 minutes to get ready. I did my workout, I showered, and I still feel sweaty because I took a really hot shower and I feel like my hair is just like post-gym sweat, which is not cute. Not cute. But, when in doubt, ponytail it out. So I think I'm gonna just toss on my little, what is it called? Amazon ponytail extension that has been saving my life. It's actually getting pretty raggedy. I feel like when I first bought it, it was super cute, but now it's kind of looking like a rat's nest. So hopefully I can make it look cute still. I'm trying to do my skincare really quick. I just used this Versed brightening serum. I will link this in my Amazon shop under my skincare little category, so if you guys are interested in it. And I'll also link the ponytail extension in my Amazon shop, and I'll leave the link in the description box for anybody who maybe wants it, because it only costs like $10, so period. So yeah, I only have a little bit of time to get ready. Ooh. So I'm not gonna do much for makeup. I'm just gonna comb my little eyebrow hairs with my NYX, what is this called? The brow glue, my favorite. I always use this. I also, you know what, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows too a little bit. I like using my NYX Lift and Snatch eyebrow pen. Also, I don't know what I'm supposed to bring for orientation. Like, oh my gosh, the fact that I'm sweaty right now and I don't have no AC or no fans on, and I closed the window because it's noisy outside, because I want the audio to be good for you guys. So I'm low-key suffering for you. So if you haven't already liked this video, give it a like. But whatchamacallit, yeah, since I don't have no classes today, I don't know what I should bring to orientation. It's only gonna be an hour long, so I don't think I'm gonna bring anything. I'm gonna just bring myself, period. The best thing you could bring, right? Okay, I need to hurry up and get ready. Stop trying to be a comedian, Dust. You is not funny, you is cringe. Who said that? Okay, anyways. Yeah, sometimes I get hate comments and people are like, you're so cringe. And I'm like, girl, I tell myself that every day. Tell me something I don't know. I'm waiting. Anyways, yeah, sir. Yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if I should eat. I probably should, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to. Yesterday, me and my grandma went to church, and after church, usually we go have lunch together, but this time we went to her home and we cooked lunch together. It was so humble and honestly so delicious. I love cooking better than eating out. It's usually healthier, way cheaper, and depending on how much you cook, you usually have leftovers, which we did. So I also ate that for dinner. I'll insert a picture of what we made. Finish.
You're in my way.
Oh. It was this chickpea Greek style salad with like feta cheese, and my grandma also made some tortellini pasta with mushrooms and basil. Ooh! It was so good. I'll ask her for the recipes, so maybe I could insert that for you guys. She's so cute because she always prints out the recipes. She goes on Pinterest, she finds the recipe, and she'll literally print it. Like, you know us, we're the type to just read it on our phones. No, she needs it printed because, you know, she's a old lady. Oh, my grandma's so cute. She's so cute and she's getting old. This is your sign to spend as much time with your family, especially your grandparents, while they're still here, girl, because time is gonna pass, you know. And I even try to remind myself to spend time with my sister and like appreciate the time with my sister. I'm using my little super glow screen, by the way, because one day my sister might have a husband and kids, and I feel like once, you know, you start those chapters of your lives, it is really hard to make time for family and hanging out with siblings. So yeah, you know, always cherish the moment because it's not gonna last forever. Nothing lasts forever. I'm gonna add a little bit more coverage by using my NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I have been also really loving this. I have 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to eat, but at least it's only gonna be an hour long. So right when I come home, I can eat. I'm probably gonna eat the rest of that salad that my grandma and I made yesterday. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the vloggy vlogs. I know I was not posting for a minute, but I feel like I'm gonna be back and better. I might get really busy with school, but I really want to make an effort at making a little comeback to YouTube and filming these vlogs for you guys. So I know I always say this, but make sure you show it some love, because you know, when I see you guys comment, and I read every comment, by the way, it just motivates me to continue posting. So, and for the people who have been liking and commenting and watching, thank you so much. Like, I'm so appreciative of you and your support. It goes a long way, so thank you so much. It never goes unnoticed. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, guys, tell me why I already had homework. Literally last night I did a quiz. Like, what? So I'm taking Spanish, and whatchamacallit, I'm taking Spanish, and whatchamacallit, I guess my Spanish class, I think they have daily assignments. It's a hybrid class, which is like sometimes we have to meet in person, like technically once a week, and then the rest is like online, which I actually don't like. I thought it was an in-person class because that was the only option. It was either that or all online, and I specifically picked the class where you meet in person because I feel like I learn better in person. Because then if it's online, you're kind of like teaching yourself, you know? And especially for Spanish, I'm like, I definitely want to be in person. But then I found out it's a hybrid class. And so that means we have daily assignments. Like, what? So there's an assignment technically due tonight at midnight, but I did it yesterday because, you know. And for the quiz, I had gotten 19 out of 21, but then you were allowed to try again, so I tried again, and then I got 21 out of 21. So technically I think that means I have an A+ in the class. But yeah, I already saw like the syllabus and stuff, and there's another assignment due tomorrow. There's like a couple assignments due tomorrow, and then the day after that there's even more assignments due. So I think tonight I'm gonna start working. Like, I want to be ahead, you know, because I know eventually I might like not be able to be ahead, but if I'm already ahead, then I'll never fall behind, if that makes sense. So yeah, my goal is to try to complete the assignments, like if I can, right away, or like a day before, or just early in general, because I know life is gonna, you know, especially with all the other classes I'm taking. But yeah, I can't believe I already did my first quiz last night. Like, what? Like, dang, like, I'm really in school, y'all. I'm really doing this thing. And I just pray that I make it to the end and I get a good GPA, good grades, because like I told you guys in my last vlog, I have not been in school for 6 years. So, but better late than never, and you could do anything you set your mind to. So I'm trying to set my mind to it. Alright, so now I'm gonna do my little Super Goop resetting powder. I feel like I never know if this is open or closed. Oh yeah, it's open. Whew, what time? Ooh, I have 15 minutes. A family member who actually texted me hoping that I have a good day today at school, and told me that they loved me, randomly, literally texted me that like not even that long ago, a couple hours ago. They randomly texted me right now. Well, actually they called me telling me that they no longer want a relationship with me. And it's like, I literally have less than 5 minutes to be out of the house so I can make it in time to my orientation, and it's just like now I have to go into my orientation with that energy put on me, because obviously hearing that doesn't make me happy, especially because this is like a really close family member of mine, someone that I just need in my life, because you know you need your family. But I did vent to my grandma yesterday, so now I'm wondering if my grandma told this family member something, because it's like it doesn't make sense, like the sudden change of energy when they had just texted me saying that they loved me and stuff, and I had texted back saying like thank you, I love you too, hope you have a good day. But I feel like honestly I've been dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare. I actually plan on filming a podcast episode about it if I have time later today, if I don't get caught up doing homework. But yeah, I just feel like that's how the devil works. Like, you know, like he just, I don't know, I feel like I've been just dealing with so much spiritual warfare, literally. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of threw off my energy. I don't know if you guys could tell, but now I'm kind of like quiet because that's on my mind, obviously. And I mean, I know I'm not perfect. I'm sure I did something wrong, but I don't know if I deserve that. I also tried to call my grandma to ask her if she said something, and she did not answer. She actually hung up on me right away. So I feel like that's kind of an indicator that she probably did say something. But I'm trying to not let that affect me. Ooh, look at the tangles this thing has. I feel like I need to brush it with the brush. People often ask me like this, how can you deal with getting hate online? And it's like, I deal with hate in my own family, you know? If I deal with it with my own family, I think it's easier to take it with strangers online. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I think they texted me. It's probably a paragraph about how hated I am and how wrong I am, which I will take accountability for. I am sometimes wrong. I am sometimes misunderstood. I am sometimes not, you know, I'm never perfect, ever. But it's like, why, you know, and this person knows it's my first day of school, so it's like, why are you, like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm stressing, y'all. I'm stressing. Ew, I don't like this outfit. But, oh my gosh, no me calzones. Okay, guys, so I just made it home from orientation. It was actually very successful, and I did find out my grandma and did say something, but I believe she had good intentions behind it. And those people who are mad at me are actually here right now, and they're not allowing me to really hang out with my baby sister, which is, you know, fine. They could decide what they want to do, but unfortunately I have to eat my lunch here in my room because they're over there and they don't want anything to do with me. So this is my lunch. I told you guys I made the salad with my grandma yesterday, so this is the leftovers. It has feta cheese, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, some oil and salt and pepper, and I believe some vinegar too. Feta cheese. I think this would also taste really good with some purple onion. And then I also got some tostitos, and I'm gonna put some lemon with a little tapatio and chamoy. What's popping, you guys? So update, it's still the same day. I ended up filming a podcast episode, and I also filmed a What's in My School Bag TikTok. And then I realized that the long chomp bag I was planning on using is a little bit too small. I do have a day where I only have one class, so I'll probably still use that bag for that day. But there is 2 days out of the week where I have 3 classes, and I feel like I need a bigger backpack or bag, school bag. So I think I'm gonna actually buy a backpack because I'm not trying to have my shoulder hurt. I'm gonna try to get some footage of the different backpack options that they have available, and hopefully I find the right one for me. Okay, y'all, so I just got home from the mall and I found this super cute backpack. I was debating on just getting the black one because I'm sure it would, I feel like this one's basically gonna get dirty really quick. I'm gonna try to take care of it. I heard that these are easy to clean according to TikTok, but I don't know how true that is. The one thing about the black one is that it had silver hardware, which isn't bad, but I do prefer gold. And this one has gold hardware, as you can see, and it's just this really pretty purple color, which I love. It has this really big front pocket, which is really convenient, and then on the inside it has this really big pocket for your laptop. It has this pocket, and then it has 2 mesh pockets as well, and then all the room in the front for your books and whatnot. So we're gonna pack my bag for school tomorrow, starting off with this thing. Hopefully it fits in that laptop compartment because I plan on putting my laptop in here. And then this has a pocket. In the pocket I put my hard drive, and then I also have this cord that connects to my hard drive and then into my computer, so I'm gonna put that in there too. And let's see if it fits. It low-key doesn't. Okay, yeah, it doesn't fit, so I guess I'm not gonna be using that. Okay, change of plans. So actually, Dojo, look at my kitty. Look at my kitty trying to be all up in the business. Hi, kitty. So yeah, scratch that. I'ma just try to, hey kitty, no, get your claws away. He's trying to claw my backpack. So I'm gonna just put the laptop in this cubby. Okay, fits perfect. I have the MacBook Air 13-inch and it fits perfect. I feel like you could even fit a little bit of a bigger laptop, not too sure though. And then in the mesh compartment, maybe I could put my hard drive there. I do have this that came with the laptop sleeve. Maybe I could still bring that. I don't know yet. Let me add my books. We're gonna add all the big stuff first. So I have 3 folders, 1 for each of my classes. I also decked them out with these really cute Jesus stickers that I got from Amazon. And then I also have these 2 notebooks that also have stickers all over them. And then I also have this composition book with my stickers. And then I have my planner. Okay, and that all fits perfectly in there with still lots of room, so that's good. Then I'm gonna add my headphones, my AirPod Max Pro headphones. Gonna add that in there. Okay, fits perfectly. That's what it's looking like so far. Still lots of room. And then I have this Herschel pencil pouch. In here I'm gonna put my highlighters. These are just basic highlighters. And then I have a bunch of these colorful pens. I'm gonna add those. I have a Sharpie I'm gonna add. I also have 3 Bic pens because you can never have too many pens. And then even another pen from a hotel. And then a pack of sticky notes. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna put. Oh wait. And some whiteout. And then that's it. That in here. Okay, fits perfectly with still lots of room. This bag is very much spacious. In one of the mesh pockets, this is my power bank. I'll add that. And then in the other mesh pocket, I'll add my hard drive. They fit perfectly. And then in that little zipper pocket, I'll keep all the cords. So the cord for my hard drive. I have the cord for my laptop. Okay, you guys, so I meal prepped my breakfast burritos and I wrapped them up in some foil. This is the chorizo mixture. How I made it, all I did was wash a potato, diced it up into small cube-sized pieces, and then I added some oil to a pan and, you know, cooked the potatoes till they were golden brown. And then I added a whole pack of soy chorizo. And then I cooked that until it was pretty brown too. And then I chopped up a jalapeno, added some jalapeno because you guys know I love it spicy. If you don't like it spicy, obviously don't add the jalapeno. And then I added 6 eggs. Usually I only eat egg whites, but when I eat chorizo, I don't mind having the whole egg because I don't really taste it because it just tastes like chorizo since chorizo is very flavorful. And I didn't add no seasonings to the potatoes because, again, the chorizo is very flavorful. So yeah, this is the leftover mixture. And then also my grandma actually made beans and she had some left over. So she gave them to me. So all I did was mash it up with a potato masher because the beans were whole. So now they're like nice and squished. And she told me that all she added was a couple of spices and vegetarian consomme. So I think that's how she made the beans and she like boiled them. So yeah, I got my frijoles, mi chorizo, and then I had flour tortillas that I warmed up. And then I put everything together and made little burritos. Okay, you guys, so I just made it to school. I was nervous thinking I had to show up like super early because I thought that the parking was gonna be a mess. I got here about 15 minutes before my class starts. Now I have about 12 minutes before my class starts. I kind of think I need to use the restroom. So I'm probably gonna go to the restroom before I go to class. I did cry this morning. I was getting ready on TikTok live. Add me on my backup TikTok because that's where I stream. It's called Destirado. Also add me on my main TikTok because I've been trying to post on there daily. Destiny Tirado with 2 O's. And yeah, I literally started crying because, guys, this morning at 4 in the morning, how come I got an email? I woke up at 5 in the morning. So right when I woke up, it was like on my notifications. And I got an email from someone saying that I'm a B. And like, I didn't start crying because of that, you know, but I was just thinking about like what happened yesterday with my family and how they were like just so like angry at me, and I don't even feel like I really did anything wrong or anything to deserve all that. So I was just like thinking about like all the negativity, and it overwhelmed me, and I've been feeling like my days have been really hard, basically really hard, but I probably don't show it because I also know that God is stronger than all of the hate. God is amazing, and God is the almighty powerful, and he could create miracles in your life, and I know he could do that with mine too. So, and he does every single day. I'm gonna say a little prayer off camera, and then go to the restroom, and then go to my class. So pray for me if you're watching this. Oh, and I forgot to show you the OOTD. It is just a basic navy blue t-shirt from Fashion Nova, and then this gray skirt from Garage. It was part of my back to school haul. And then for my shoes, I have my Adidas that I also showed in my back to school haul. Okay, you guys, so I just got out of my first class, which was statistics. Oh my gosh, my hair is not looking cute either. Like, you could tell that it's extensions. This is what we were working on. Ignore my handwriting. But like, you know, I had to bust out the highlighters. But my goodness, that was low-key confusing. Like, for the first day of school? Really? Really? Anyways, y'all, I'm actually hungry now. So, good thing I have my breakfast burritos. I meal prepped. And I have my little tapatio packets. The one thing is I don't have napkins, so I better not make a mess. They're also pretty warm still. He actually let us go from class 20 minutes early, so nah, they're kind of cold. But it tastes really good. I have 30 minutes till my next class. I went to the bathroom right now, and there was girls vaping in there. Like, what? I didn't really look at them, but just off of how they sounded like fresh out of high school. You know, I'm not judging, even though it might sound like it. But it's just crazy. I don't know. To me, that's crazy, but maybe it's not that crazy. Okay, you guys, so I am now home, and I stopped on Walmart on the way home. I also just washed my face, took off my makeup, changed, and I popped a pimple. So right here, so don't mind that. At Walmart, I picked up some pencils because I needed them for my math class. This one comes with some lead and then some extra erasers, and this was only like $3. It was on sale at Walmart, so perfect. And then I also bought my favorite bag of hot Cheetos. I love the double X Flamin' Hot, but ever since they came out with these new dill pickle, I really, really like them. And of course, I started eating them on the way home, so they're already open. And I also needed a new toothbrush because mine, it was an electric toothbrush, but it broke, so it no longer was vibrating, and I was just brushing my teeth like a normal toothbrush. But I finally decided to replace it. And then also from Walmart, I bought this body scrub. I haven't had a body scrub in a while, and I've been dry brushing, but I feel like I love the way my skin feels when I actually exfoliate with the body scrub. It makes my skin feel like so soft, and this one smells so bomb. I haven't used this. I've used this brand. I think last time I got the vanilla bean one. This time I'm trying out the Amber Escape, and it smells so good. I went to the school bookstore because I needed to get my textbook for my math class. Another thing I needed for my math class was this calculator, and this calculator goes for a minimum of $100. At the school it was costing $150, so I actually rented this. So instead of having to pay like for a whole calculator $150, girl, you got me messed up. I just am renting it, and I have to make sure I return it at the end of the year. So yay, I got my TI-84 fancy schmancy calculator. What's poppin', y'all? So I just got home from my tennis class. We didn't actually play today or like hit the ball or even use our tennis rackets, but we did get all the information we need about taking this tennis class, like what shoes we need, what we need to wear, tennis court etiquette. And I'm really excited for this class. The coach is like really deep in the industry of tennis. Hey guys, I'm just gonna be super transparent with you and tell you what's going on, because I don't know if you could tell, but I have so many tears running down my face right now. And I've just been dealing with a lot with my roommate. I was doing homework, and my roommate decided to play some obnoxious house beat type music that goes pretty loud while they see me trying to do homework. So I closed the door a little bit harder than I truthfully should have, and they got extremely mad and started screaming from the top of their lungs. And then they decided to slam the door as well, and when they did, some of their belongings fell off of the shelf onto the floor. And then they came back. I think they went into the shower after that, and when they came back out, they saw their things on the floor, and they started to accuse me of throwing their stuff on the floor. And I reminded them, like, when you slammed the door, your things fell, you know? It wasn't me. Not the police right here. Like, it wasn't me who did that, you know? And they just continue to scream at the top of their lungs really mean things that I don't believe I deserved. And it obviously made me upset, which is what I think they wanted. I'm actually gonna stay with somebody else who said I could stay on their couch for just tonight. I know I'm not gonna be able to stay there longer than tonight, but at least I'll have tonight better than staying where I was, because I was really feeling those negative thoughts of wanting to give up on my life. And I just want to be honest with you guys, because if you follow me on Instagram, it's just so funny, because on Instagram it looks like I'm living my best life ever, which, you know, I had for the most part a positive day, but this is just a little reminder of you never know what somebody is going through, you know, because I'm not going to post anything about this on my Instagram story, So like majority of people, especially because like my YouTube, this channel doesn't even have 10K subscribers, you know, like this channel barely gets a couple thousand views per video. So, and by a couple I mean like two, so which is a good amount, you know, like 2,000 people, like that's a lot, you know. But compared to my Instagram following where I have 90K, and how many views I got on my Instagram stories, which is like 10,000 minimum, like majority of people are not going to see this side, you know. Majority of people are only going to see the happy moments because that's what people post on Instagram and, you know, mostly on social media. But I want to continue having this vlog channel be a place where I could be vulnerable, where I could be raw, where I could be really real, and where it could be more than just aesthetic vlogs, you know. Like, look at how I look. This is not aesthetic. Hey y'all, it is the next day. The day I told you, wait, I should put on some chapstick. So I told you guys I was gonna crash a class today, and that I was gonna try to crash 3 of all the same subjects in hopes to at least make it into one of them, because I've noticed that if you try to just crash one, you may not get into it. So I was going to try 3, same subject, just different times, different professors. The first one was a really early morning class, and because I didn't get any sleep last night, because I was literally like, had a panic attack, anxiety attack, I don't even know what you would call it, but I used to having anxiety and panic attacks all the time when I was little, and it was weird because like as I was trying to go to sleep, like I could remember that feeling of when I was little. Like I was having flashbacks of me as a little kid having these panic attacks. I remember having these panic attacks in kindergarten, and my teacher telling me to take deep breaths and to count, and then to also rub my tummy. Hold on, there's someone coming. Yeah, it was weird because I low-key forgot that I even used to get those panic attacks, but it's funny how like your body remembers, because it like all came back to me. Like I remember literally I could hear my kindergarten teacher, like because I was trying to go to sleep, like I could actually see myself in kindergarten, and I could see my kindergarten teacher telling me count, you know, to 4 and take a deep breath, and then, you know, count to 4, and then, you know, don't let out the air until you count to 4, and then take another deep breath. And then she told me to like rub my tummy in circles, like do circles on my tummy like that at the same time. Oh, she told me to do that as I tap my head, and I think it was a way to like distract my mind. So I was doing that to try to like make myself feel better, and I was praying a lot, and finally, like, I feel like God answered my prayers because I was able to go to sleep. I didn't check what time it was by that time, because I was just not trying to be on my phone. But I was probably crying for like 2 hours, and it was already midnight, so I probably didn't go to bed until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Like actually go to bed and like stopped crying. I know, you guys, I'm such a crybaby, but I don't know. I just have anxiety. Like, it's crazy because I was literally having an anxiety attack, and I was trying not to wake anybody up in the home that I stayed in, since I did not stay at my home. And it's such a struggle, like trying to like cry, because you know, like you, like, not that I was trying to cry, but like my body just like had to cry, but then I was trying not to be loud, you know. So I was like trying to like hold my breath and not be loud in general, because I didn't want to wake anybody up. So yeah, this morning, when my alarm went off to go to that early morning class, I was like, nah, I can't do it. Like, I was too exhausted. So then I wanted to make it to the second class I was gonna crash, which is still a morning class, but not super, super early morning. So I got ready, and, you know, I was running a little bit late, so I started running down to my car, and I'm looking in my bag for my car key, and I realized my car key is still in the home that I stayed in tonight, and nobody is home. Everybody had to go to work in the morning, so I was the only one there still. And I locked the door. I don't even have the house key, or I don't have the key to where I stayed at tonight. I just turned the little lock and like closed the door, so the door is locked, but I can't unlock it because I don't have the key. So I'm now missing that class that I wanted to crash because of the situation. And I quickly thought to myself, like, it's okay, I could call an Uber, you know. But then I realized my backpack is in my trunk. I thought it was easier if I leave my backpack in my trunk of the car, so that way, because it's like heavy, you know, I had to carry like my things to get ready. I did bring my lunchbox, and I warmed up my breakfast burritos that I made earlier this week. So I have those. I have my lunchbox right here with my breakfast burritos, and I have like a little package of grapes and strawberries, which I'll probably eat some grapes right now because I'm really thirsty. I didn't drink any water because I know I had water in my car, but now I can't get to my car because I think I left my car key upstairs. It has to be upstairs. I don't know where exactly I left it though, but it's somewhere. I hope that... So basically the person who lives at this house, who let me stay there, they're gonna leave what they're doing right now to come open the door for me really quick. Luckily, my Spanish class isn't until later, so I'll make it a Spanish class, which is really, really important. I'm wearing this white skirt I got from Garage. It's super cute, a little bit of lace. And then I'm wearing my Adidas shoes. So yeah, that's the little outfit of the day. Little update. I popped this pimple and I look crazy, but I have been looking for the past couple hours for my keys and I can't find them anywhere. I looked outside, I looked in like through the windows of the car is locked, and I remember locking it, so I don't know if I dropped the key when I was on my way into the house or if I misplaced it when I was inside the house. I looked all over the house, I looked all over outside in the parking lot, around my car. I tried to look in the car through the windows and I can't find the key anywhere. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but my Spanish class starts in like an hour, so I'm gonna try to take a nap and then I'm gonna get a ride to school, get dropped off to do my Spanish class, and then I don't know. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna take the bus to school. The bus stop is about a mile away, so I'm gonna have to walk a mile to the bus stop, and then it'll take about an hour for me to ride. I think I have to take 2 buses to get to school, and I just pray that I get on the right bus and I get off on the right stop, and then I got on the second correct bus, and that I get off on the second correct stop, and that I make it to class on time. I'm gonna make sure that I try to get to school about an hour early, just in case if I do make a mistake, you know, riding the bus, since this is gonna be my first time. I used to ride the bus all the time when I was in high school, but this is the first time in like a really long time, so like, you know, you never know. I might make a mistake and accidentally get off on the wrong bus. Like, I don't know. Hopefully not, but I'm gonna make sure like I study the map and like what I have to do and like write it all down and screenshot it and all that. What sucks is that both of my AirPods are in my backpack, which is in the trunk of the car, so I'm not gonna have no headphones while I ride the bus, but I guess that'll just make me more aware of like the bus stops, and probably I won't hopefully miss getting off on the wrong stop. poppin', y'all? I have a new podcast episode currently uploading. I still have to title it and all that, but I just got home from the gym. I look extremely sweaty because I haven't showered yet. This is what I added to my little NutriBullet. This is so good. Just like that, I am ready for my dentist appointment. I'm wearing this little vest top. I really like how the back looks. Probably not the most appropriate or ideal thing to wear to a dentist appointment, but it is hot today. It's been very hot this week. I'm wearing these little flowy brown pants. This is actually the first time I wear them. They were actually gifted to me. I love the vibe. And then I have my little white matching purse and the little slick back. No makeup, but I made sure I moisturized. I made sure I brushed my teeth really good because we're about to see the dentist. And yeah, I am about to start running late if I don't leave now. So let's go get it poppin', boo. What's poppin', y'all? I just came out of Linda Vista Dentistry, aka the best dentist in my opinion, the whole world. But maybe all of California, since I've been to a few dentists out in LA years ago before I found out about Linda Vista Dentistry. Ever since I found out about Linda Vista Dentistry, I never went to any other dentist, and I never will, because they're the only people I trust. After my teeth cleaning, I'm so happy with how they are looking. I feel brand new again. So huge thank you again to Linda Vista Dentistry for doing an amazing job on my teeth cleaning today, and just always, every time I come here, it's amazing. They even gave me a little goodie bag, so sweet. Let's see what's in here. We got a toothbrush, okay, period. Perfect for travel. Ooh, and also perfect for travel, some toothpaste, fluoride tooth gel. Interesting. I love trying new brands of toothpaste. And you know, if your dentist is giving it to you, then you know it's probably some good stuff. And then also some of this premium floss. And then also I got a little lollipop. This is so cute because it's in the shape of a little tooth. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's a little tooth lollipop. I'm tempted to eat that right now because I'm kind of hungry. I might go to a grocery store right now to buy some food because I don't know, there's a little bit of food at home in the fridge because I went grocery shopping not that long ago. But I feel like I could re-up on some things, so I might do that. I ended up going to a little Mexican grocery store called La Carnival, El Supermercado, because it was right next to my dentist's office. And then I was stuck in traffic on the way home, but it's all good. So I'm going to do a little grocery haul. Also, my baby sister is taking a bath, so don't mind the background noise. So starting off with some plant-based mayonesa. And then I got a little tapatio bottle because I'm thinking if I may need some tapatio when I take some lunch for school, I could just keep this in my little lunch box. Also for school, I got a box of Cheez-Its. Normally, I wouldn't really buy these. I do like Cheez-Its, but I try to stay healthy, eating fresh produce rather than like stuff that is pre-packaged because I know this is not healthy. But hey, when you're at school all day, you don't have access to a refrigerator and whatnot. Sometimes having something like crackers and stuff to make sure you're not, you know, starving all day is good. So I do plan on putting some Cheez-Its in like a little Ziploc bag and taking some to school to eat. Also got some of these Uncrustables again for school. And then for my guilty pleasure, I got these Hostess cakes. I love these things, but I don't want to buy like the big old box, so I just bought the little one. And then I got some ceviche and guacamole. I'm gonna eat this right now. This is gonna be my lunch. Some fresh guacamole, and then some delicious ceviche de camarón, tortilla chips. I also got some fresh little bread so I can make little veggie tortas, some sweet bread, a little concha, and then this like little sweet bread with, I think it has like cream filling, very delicious. Nachos, so I got some nacho cheese, and then I got some sour cream. I know, not very healthy, but you know, eating nachos once or twice won't kill me. And I literally said I want to be on a diet earlier. I'm gonna start next week, okay? I also got a purple onion for my little veggie tortas. I also got some lettuce or lechuga for my veggie tortas. Some Roma tomatoes for my veggie tortas. Some jalapenos for my veggie tortas and my nachos. And then a avocado for my veggie torta. And then also a little block, half-pound block of vanilla cheese. Yes. Yeah, that's everything I bought. This all cost $60. Let me know how much this would cost where you live. Yeah, I live in San Diego, so it's very expensive. I know I didn't really get that much. And yeah, it was $60. Crazy. Okay, y'all, so it is the next day. And so I'm gonna give you a little update. I just went to Walmart this morning. I worked out, and then I showered, and then I went to Walmart because I had to get a couple things. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick little Walmart haul. Last night I ended up editing the podcast snippets I was telling you guys about, and I ended up posting them all over my social media. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched season 3 episode 3 of the Highcast, go watch it. I talk about why gardening and God don't mix, similar to how oil and water don't mix. So if that's something you're interested in learning more about, be sure to watch the episode. But I really needed to buy a little sunshade for the car windshield since I did get my car back, because when I park at school, not all of the parkings at my college have like a cover, so my car will get like really hot, and then also the sun will damage the leather. That's one of the things I bought. And then something I really needed to buy was tampons. Yeah, I started that time of the month yesterday, and I only had a couple more tampons and I'm about to run out. So I decided to buy this bigger pack. This one comes with 48 tampons. That was $10, I believe, 10 something. And then something else I really needed to buy was this, which ended up being on sale. This was like the only one too. I'm assuming because somebody opened it, because it looks like it was opened. Hopefully it's not used. So yeah, it says it was $3.28, and basically I'm gonna give myself a pedicure either tonight or tomorrow whenever I find time. And it's a little pumice stone, little brush, a little file for your foot, so I could give myself a nice little pedicure. And then I also, since I had my teeth cleaning yesterday, my dentist did let me know that string floss is the way to go. And usually I use the little, like, it kind of looks like it's shaped like a pea, those type of flossers, because it's just easier. But I decided to invest in some string floss, so because I guess that's like a lot better for your teeth. Other thing I decided to invest in was a better top coat. My top coat that I use for my nails is from Dollar Tree, and it works on my toes, but for some reason on my hands, like, I just did my nails and it's already starting to chip. So I bought this Sally Hansen Diamond Strength No Chip Nail Color. This is what the bottle looks like. I don't know if this is like the best top coat. If you guys have recommendations, let me know down below. I do not do gel on my nails because I don't like putting my hand in the little light lamp, the LED light. I also bought one of these, which I've been really needing. This was only like $2 or $3. It's this hairbrush that's basically for doing slick backs. It'll just help smooth everything out. And then since I'm on a budget type of girly in my budget era, I bought a bunch of basics from Walmart. Okay, I used to never shop at Walmart because low-key, I'll admit it, I thought I was too good. Okay, I thought I was too good. I never made it to like Skims basics because that was a little too expensive for me. Starting off, I've been needing just a basic white tank, something I could wear under my cardigans. So I finally got one. I really like this one because this one is actually not see-through. Then I also got this gray tank top. This one's different than the white tank top. This one doesn't have the little training bra inside. It's just a basic gray little tank top. I got this, which is a navy blue tank top. This one was only like $4 and something cents. And this one's navy blue. This one's more of like a muscle type of tank top, I feel. T-shirt. It's like a fitted white t-shirt. It's a little bit cropped. Basic white long sleeve. They had a few different long sleeves to choose from, but I specifically chose this one. This one was a little bit more expensive. I mean, by expensive, it was $9 and something cents instead of the cheaper one I saw that was like around $5 and something cents. I got this one because, I mean, I say expensive, but really $9 and something cents really is still a good deal for a nice long sleeve shirt. I got this one because this one is fitted, so I just feel like it fits a little bit nicer, and the material feels super soft. Then I got a skirt. I actually tried on the size medium of this skirt and it was way too big, and then I tried on the size small of the skirt and it was still too big. So then I saw that they had one more size extra small. I haven't tried it on yet because at that point I was just like over trying stuff on, so I just bought it. This is size extra small. It says it fits sizes 0 to 2, and I used to be size 3 in my jeans for the longest. Once upon a time I was size 1, but then I was a size 3. But recently I started to buy size 5 jeans. I'm actually really surprised that the size medium and small in this skirt were too big, and I'm curious to know if this size extra small is gonna fit me. It says it fits size 0 to 2, and I'm not a size 0 to 2, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. And this, on the tag, it says it cost $11.98. This is what the skirt looks like. It actually fits. I think it's because it's like pretty stretchy. Like you guys could see, like it still has a little bit of wiggle room, but I feel like this fits, and I'm glad I got this size because the other sizes were like way too big. Like you could tell this one is still like, oh my gosh, this looks super cute. So it is the next day, officially Sunday, a start of a brand new week. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then I'm actually gonna start filming another week in my life vlog, which will be my week 2 of college. So if you guys are excited for that video, be sure to give this one a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications. I know this vlog was a long one, so let me know in the comments also if you guys want shorter vlogs or if you enjoy the long vlogs. Basically yesterday all I did was clean, girl. I did all my laundry, I put away all my laundry, I organized my room and anything that needed to be organized. Same with my sink area for my bathroom. I cleaned and organized all of that. I cleaned the cat litter box. What else did I do? I worked out last night and I'm about to go work out right now. I'm gonna go on a run and work out. Since I don't go out anymore and I'm in my budget era, my Saturdays turned into what my Sundays used to be, which was like my cleaning days and like laundry day. And then Sunday, today, I have church. And then tomorrow I'm gonna meal prep because then I have my classes again on Tuesday. So it's gonna be a productive week next week and a productive day today. So I'm excited to start vlogging the next week in my life vlog for you guys. It should be nice and productive. So again, if you guys are excited for that video, then be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out when I upload it. But for now, I am gonna head on out. I love you guys and thank you for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you made it this far, comment down below my favorite emoji. Comment some bow emojis so that way I know you made it to the end. Okay, I love you and I'll see y'all in the next one. Double deuce until next time.